Welcome back. This is Ola. We're talking about the best cash buyer for wholesale real estate. There are plenty of ways to try to make more money, but very few actually let you earn big without taking huge risk. And sometimes you need a lot of years of experience, and that's exactly why I started with wholesale real estate. And once I learned how simple the process really is, it changed everything for me. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to get your first wholesale deal done the smart way. So shall we? Now, today we're zeroing in on something that can make or break your business, choosing the best cash buyer. So let's recap what wholesale real estate is all about before we get too deep. Wholesale real estate is the art and science of finding deeply discounted properties, locking them up with a sales contract to create what we call an equitable interest, and assigning the rights to that contract to an end buyer in exchange for what we call an assignment fee. And that fee can be $10,000 or more, often without ever owning the property itself. Sounds sweet, right? Now, every wholesale deal flows through a simple framework architecture. We go from data to contact to lead to contract to closed deal. And we rely on three major processes: marketing to generate leads, aka interest in selling, aka motivated sellers. And then we have acquisition to secure the deal. And then we have disposition to sell the deal. And it's right there in disposition where many beginners get stuck, because they don't have the right cash buyers. So let's fix that today, shall we? See, there are two main types of cash buyers. The first one is, we call them the experienced buyer, the person who is actively purchasing, flipping, and renting properties and knows exactly what they're doing. And then you have number two, the non-experienced buyer, someone who may have the money or access to money but lacks experience and could become a problem at closing if not handled carefully. So before I break those down, let's answer the real question. Where do you find these buyers? You can search public records at your local county house, local investor meetups, deal Facebook groups, and auctions. But the fastest way is to simply pull a list of verified cash buyers, people who already purchased properties in cash in your target market. I'm talking United States, of course. And you can do that instantly at myempirepro.com/bigdata with a free trial, of course. Now, thousands of real cash buyers records on demand. You have access at your fingertips. That alone eliminates the hardest part. Now, once you have names, you must understand how to work with them. Let's start with the group you want to prioritize. The experienced buyer, of course. These are the buyers who have who have bought other properties. They bought multiple deals. They move quickly. They know repairs. They understand ARV. They don't argue about the 70% rule. Quick refresher: the 70% rule says ARV after repair value multiplied by 0.7 minus repair cost. That's your maximum offer. For higher end properties, you can do 85%. For lower end markets, you can do 50%. Now, experienced buyers get that. They love consistency. They love certainty. They love wholesalers who are organized and sharp. However, just because they're experienced doesn't mean you skip the EMD protocol. EMD stands for earnest money deposit. This is the security deposit they place to show they're serious. A real buyer will never cry about putting down a non-refundable earnest money deposit. It could be $5,000 or better yet $10,000, depending on your market and assignment fee size. Now let's talk about the other group, the non-experienced buyer. Sometimes they are new investors. Sometimes they are funded by someone else. Sometimes they really think they want to be in real estate, but they have no idea how deals actually close. Or worse, a fellow wholesaler attempting a daisy chain. That's not what you want. All right, let's talk about that. You don't treat them as bad. You treat them with empathy and structure, meaning you explain clearly, clear communication. You verify they understand timelines. You require EMD, earnest money deposits, no exceptions, and you consider a double closing instead of assignment if there's any sign of hesitation, confusion, or emotional behavior. And now I want to share a quick story, because this is where many wholesalers get burned. There was a deal I wholesaled early on, and this particular buyer was experienced, actually. And so he said, he said it was experienced. That's what he said anyway. He talked confidently. It sounded smooth. He talked very smoothly. He told me he had flipped dozens of homes, so I skipped some steps. I didn't verify. I didn't enforce the earnest money in the contract. That was on me. We got all the way to the closing table. Seller is ready. Title company is ready. Assignment paperwork is ready. And this guy looks at me and say, "Hey, we need to renegotiate. I don't think the numbers worked. I want to lower the price." Ouch. Right at the table, just before signing, trying to pressure me because he thought I didn't have backup buyers. And guess what? He was right. I didn't. I didn't have backup buyers. So what did I do? I panicked, I folded, and lowered my fee just to close the deal. And from that moment forward, I said, never again. Never again will I be at the mercy of just one buyer or even one entity of any type. So here's how you protect yourself from that kind of situation. Number one, always collect EMD, earnest money deposits, no exceptions, and include an EMD release clause or add an agreement that the EMD is not refundable after inspection. If they attempt games later, that deposit compensates your time. If they want to go sight unsavers on them, have them sign a disclosure that indicates they will still lose their money, but their EMD rather, if there's a breach. Number two, always build a buyers list before your deal is ready. Use your marketing on the disposition side just like you do on the acquisition side, right? Every time someone calls you for a deal posting, add them to your buyers list, tag them, and follow up. Build a wait list of active buyers that already showed some interest, people that are wanting to see your next property. Number three, when dealing with a non-experienced buyer, I strongly consider strongly consider double closing, okay, because people get very weird, like I said. It means you get to close the same day with two multiple different transactions, and then you have less emotional reaction to how much money you're making. So some new buyers get weird when they see how much money you're making. The double closing solves that. Number four, always keep your tone confident, friendly, and businesslike. Never neediness invites negotiation where none is needed. And number five, network with other wholesalers. The best buyers often come from partners. And if you want to partner with me directly, you're invited. Just go through my empirepro.com/partners and follow the steps. Now, here's the truth. Finding the best cash buyer isn't about luck. It's about system. Pull a list of active buyers, screen them, require earnest money deposit, maintain a well-organized buyer network, and always have backup buyers ready. Okay, so let's recap the rules. For experienced buyers, okay, one, move fast, okay? You don't have time to waste. Number two, understand the numbers. Respect the timelines as number three, but still require EMD as protection as your number four. For non-experienced buyers, one, they may have real money, but they need guidance. Don't skip the structure. Use double closing if necessary and protect your time and credibility. That's your number four. And the number one rule, your power is in having options. Your business grows when you can internalize, I have more buyers waiting. I don't have to beg you. You don't have to say it out loud, but just know this. That's how you win consistently. In the next one, we're going to talk about the easiest and fastest way to generate motivated seller leads without cold calling or chasing people who don't want to talk to you, and how to automate this process so you're only talking to people who already want to sell. I hope this makes sense. This is where real freedom comes from. Look, you don't have to figure this all out on your own. If you want the same tools and the same leverage that real players are using, it's already available to you. If you need data, okay, skip guessing and go straight to the source. You can pull motivated sellers list, including buyers list, pre-foreclosures, absentee owners, vacant properties, and verified cash buyers with a free trial of PropStream at myempirepro.com/PropStream. Don't try to wholesale in the dark. Use the data professionals and use the tools available. If you want to partner directly with me so I can guide you, structure deals, and help you avoid the mistakes most beginners never recover from, then go to apply at myempirepro.com/partners. And if you're a qualified partner, we'll work deals together. And when it comes to education, you already know knowledge isn't the problem. It's the right knowledge in the right order. So go grab the book, Smart Real Estate Wholesaling, Real Estate Money Secrets, and Digital Marketing Certified. Okay, you can grab them at myempirepro.com/books. Those will give you the foundation and the digital leverage to turn this into a real business, not just another hustle. So again, for data, myempirepro.com/PropStream, partnership, myempirepro.com/partners, and books, myempirepro.com/books. Everything you need is right there. This is your moment. Don't let it slide. I'll be right back. This is Ola at My Empire Pro, your favorite real estate coach. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your empire starts today. I've written 3 game-changing books. Download them free at myempirepro.com/books. I'm also looking for partners, money, time, or anywhere in between. If that's you, visit myempirepro.com/partners. And if you want to try the all-in-one PropStream software for free, go to myempirepro.com/PropStream. Stay tuned. Let's build your $10,000 per month real estate empire.